Welcome to Community VOD Review. Today we're going to be focusing on Dur Apothecary. He's going to be an AR playing on Embassy Hardpoint. You're going to see how he slays around and maintains spawns for his team, and that's going to end up having them win this tight, close game. And if you'd like to be a part of Community VOD Review, please join my Discord in the description below, and go to this channel called Community VOD and place your VOD there, and we will review it. You can follow Dur Apothecary on his YouTube, or just type in that name for his YouTube and his Twitch. That is unfortunate, dying to a grenade. But we're getting the rotation off right here. This is perfect. There's 2 more players alive. So with those 2 players alive, we heard gunfights middle, obviously. So they're going to be like laundry or something. We're getting onto this head glitch, which is very powerful. Good job helping your teammate over here. Now we have 2 dead. And at this point, all the enemies should now be spawning out at tennis court and back alley. So the only places they can really hit is going to be the entire back alley and flanking around A, or pushing straight up middle right here. Good call outs to your team that this player's at Xbox. Wish our player didn't die in Hill, but it happens. And this is great because right now these guys are so focused on pushing us at P3 that if one of our teammates just go sit at tennis court, that's immediately going to flip spawns and put us in the advantage for P3, which just like that, one of our teammates pushed up towards AC, that spawns us close to P3, and now we're fully rotated for new. I will say that with this 3 dead, obviously these 3 players are now going to be spawning in Embassy based on where our teammates are on the minimap. And since these guys are spawning Embassy, they're going to be pushing out through tennis court. They're going to be flying up orange. And then, of course, you may have an AR player just sitting top Embassy, just trying to shoot across from you, right? So one way we want to counter this is you can either get onto this head glitch, know that you're way better than the opponents, you start snaking and you can kill them, or since our teammate right here is playing a little bit more back for some reason, and he's like pre-aiming the ladder, what you could do is you could go towards this AC unit, and what happens is your player could just soak up time, and you guys just hold each other's backs. And no matter what, the enemies have to push you right here. So very well, just by sitting still, you can soak up 20 seconds right here. And that's what I actually think is the better play to do right here. Let your teammate just lay down on time, soak it up. He can watch his close orange. You can sit on AC, watching over him and his ladder. You're there for the trades. And because we have hardpoint control, the enemies have to push us. We just sit here, soak up time, easy points right here. If you did push up and challenge, you better win the gunfights. That's all I can say. So enemies are going to be right here. Good win. Are you going to play back or... Okay, so we know that there's 3 more enemies pushing from that side. So essentially what you want to do is you want to play a little bit more aggressive if you wanted to. But as you can see, we kind of decided to play back and not peek at all. And this is what I meant on how right now, because we're not peeking, the enemy probably has a guy top Embassy. This guy is useless because you're not peeking or challenging. This player has to fly out and guess where are the enemies, which you got 3 people here on time. And if the enemies go up the ladder, that's pretty much a guaranteed death. So great job playing defensive when we have the hard point. Excellent job. Orange. Sounds good, Fox. Thank you, thank you. All right, surprisingly, we actually get these spawn flips, and you do want to pick up middle right here. With 25 seconds left, we can definitely push that, right? So with 25 seconds left, you just want to hit that, and if you die, that's okay, because if you die, you spawn up, and now you're at new. What you're doing is you're rotating back, and you don't want to do this. What you want to do is you want to push up, go for these kills. If you die, you're spawning up over here, and now you can set up for new, okay? So push, you die, you spawn up, play for new. Just don't run backwards right here because you're going to mess up the pacing a little bit. And this is what I mean by mess up the pacing. It's right there. You kind of just like stood still, didn't really know what to do. But we got 4 dead. So now with this 4 dead, you need to do one of 2 things. Right now, you need to either push up to this middle post and cut off all of middle and hold all of tennis court, or you need to just stay back over here and hold your entire team's flank, right? And then occasionally pick up your right. So you need to do one of these two things. Right now, because you're sitting right here in the middle, you have to worry about someone pushing up this way, someone pushing up directly behind you, and what if someone, pushes through this staircase? They're going to get to you, right? So you just got to worry about too many spots by sitting in this red spot, and it's just way better if you like push up and get into one of these power positions. Okay. Because if you got to this power position, you can call out how many enemies are crossing, you can get damage down, and that's just going to set up your teammates for success, right? Or you can sit back here and pick up the flank like you are right now, which is a great job. Oh, wow. Little tragic. I'm not sure how we ended up losing that hard point. It just kind of looks like our teammates pushed out. The enemies got to the hard point, but now no one's on the hard point. I don't know. That's kind of weird. All right, so we know that this guy is like in the left corner. Our teammate challenged him. He might be weak. So because he might be weak, either use our grenades to try to get that full kill, or fly in and get that trade, right? And then when you get that trade, hopefully by the time you get that trade, it's going to be a 2v2. You have your teammate right behind you, and we'll see how the trades go down. But there's that guy in the corner. Nice, 3 dead. We're missing 1. That last guy is alive in that room. Ooh. All right, good job picking up the middle cut right there. We got 4 dead. Again, right here immediately. The second that you spawn up over here, that means the enemies are spawning over at like tennis court, right? So this is essentially what you want to look at for your mini-map. You spawn up, you see all of your teammates are over here, so there's only really place the enemies can be. And these enemies are either going to be pushing up middle or they're going to be flying through orange. And you could easily just go sit in bathroom right now. And if you sit in bathroom right here, you can cut off that entire middle cut just like that as an AR. But either way, good job getting at least 1 kill. And then obviously our teammates are inside playing trades with each other. We got 10 seconds left. This is where you can start rotating for top bridge or going top window. Because right now, all we're kind of doing is we're setting ourselves up to lose a gunfight because we have an AR and we're sitting in a close-range gunfight, right? And you're just out-positioned, ultimately. Just literally simply rotate out, get to top bridge, or rotate out, get to top papers. Either one right there. And if you die, that's fine, because when you die, you spawn up and you can at least go for it again, just how you did right there. And I just want to say that, like, it took you 2 lives in 30 seconds to try to kill this guy top papers, which you're still going for it. So let me actually let this play through. Boom. Okay, finally. It took you 3 tries to kill this guy top paper, and it took you nearly 40 seconds. We can immediately change that if you started rotating at P1, right? So at P1, if you immediately started rotating and went top papers, or if you rotated and went top bridge, by the time it hit 60 seconds for P1, you're going to be in a position to potentially kill this guy top papers, right? And if you kill that guy top papers, you're in a great position to start soaking up the rest of P1 time. But there's an issue. We didn't rotate, and then we died to the guy top papers. And because that guy top papers is still alive, now he's able to soak up P1 time, right? So then some time went by, and there's like 40 seconds left. You spawn up over here, you push to go kill top papers, and guess what? You died again. So then you waste another 30 seconds. And then with that 30 seconds, you have a decision to make. 30 seconds left, do you just rotate for new and ignore that guy top paper? Or do you try to kill that guy top paper and hope that we can soak up 20 seconds and rotate? Right? That's a hard decision to make now, because you got to make one of these 2 decisions. And you decide to finally, for the 3rd time, go kill him top paper. And now there's 20 seconds left of P1. We don't have any control of P2. So very well, we're about to go down by almost a full 50 points right here. All because we took too long to kill this guy top paper. Simple as that. And again, this guy top papers is in a power position, so that's why we want to kill him. Thankfully, we got 2 dead, but guess what? These 2 guys are already rotated at new. There's one of our teammates dying. Here we are, just not really winning the trades. And all the enemies, they spawned with their teammates at P2. And this is, again, how we're going to get into a huge deficit. Kuro, hey, bro. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Everything's going great. I just reacted to the Modern Warfare 3 trailer. I am currently doing community VOD review. And then I'm going to break down Black Ops 3 gameplay, pro gameplay. Just talk to you guys how all Call of Duties kind of work, so you guys get prepared for Modern Warfare 3. And then I should end it there, but maybe I might play a game. Who knows? But yeah, I'm doing good. How about yourself? All right, so good job getting to this power position where you can look over your teammate. We got 3 dead, and boom, immediately. So I want to say, good job following up your teammate to win this trade on Hill, but I'm sure as we got these 3 kills, you should be looking at your mini-map and understanding, wait a minute, we're blocking this quadrant, we're blocking this quadrant. That means there's only one spot these enemies can spawn, and that's directly under you at Embassy. So once you get this kill on Hardpoint, you're going to have all these enemies spawning bottom Embassy, trying to go up your ladder, going inside your orange, and of course going top Embassy, trying to shoot over you. So this is one thing you want to immediately be thinking about, right? So you get this kill, turn around for the spawn trap, or just soak up time. Boom. Get the kill, and now just play your life, soak up time. And we don't have to push out this bridge right here, because again, none of the enemies are spawning there until now, which now one of our teammates just spawned bottom Embassy, and he pushed out. He's right here right now. So the second that you see that on your map, then you can sit there and go, oh shoot, now the enemies are spawning at P2. The only routes they can hit is up through middle, and then of course wrapping back around to kill me. Yep. We got killed from bridge. So like right there, that's just a matter of like, again, keeping track of that kill feed, right? You would have sat there and understood, oh crap, now they're spawning P2 because my teammate spawned bottom Embassy, therefore they can only hit middle or flank me up bridge. So when that guy got away from you at orange, you would just turn around and look for a kill at bridge, and that might catch off guard the enemy. He might call you a hacker or something. Right, 20 seconds. We're going for this rotation. This is good. We have 2 kills total, so that means there may be 2 people in here. Guaranteed 1. Fly here, fly here. So right there, our teammate shot at that guy. Let's just assume that he got that guy weak, so fly in there and go for that trade. Get that kill immediately. The longer that guy lives, the easier he's making the game for his team. And that's exactly what I want to point out right there, is the second that guy got away to play his life, all of us, we're focused on him over here, and guess what? An enemy challenges out from this direction, shoots us in the side, and gets a 2-piece. All because we took way too long to kill that one guy. Hey man, I hope everything's well. I'm trying hard not to fall for the hype, but these promised leaks have the inner sweat in me. Excited for MW3. Glitch, I am super excited for MW3. Just because of their super smart marketing ploy, right? They said, hey, let's make Modern Warfare 2 the worst game ever, and then let's take everything that wasn't in Modern Warfare 2 and put it in Modern Warfare 3. Boom, they got the best game ever now, right? Because I'm excited for slide canceling, red dots, reload canceling. I'm excited for all of that. Call of Duty is back, quote unquote. And it's going to be funny because the gameplay is probably going to be more like Vanguard gameplay. And I know a lot of people didn't like Vanguard. You're doing well, Kuro. That's good. That is good. I hope the games have been good for you as well. There we go. 4 dead. Again, when you look at your minimap, all these enemies are spawning orange. If you really wanted to, you could have just continued sitting middle. But I like this reposition where you're just going to sit here and get that cut at orange. Really good position right here. Nice. One guy behind you. Again, this guy should be weak. Oh, that guy got the advantage on us. So, right here, this guy got a 2-piece. He's feeling good about himself. He saw you get a kill, so he knows that you're on hill. What you have to do right here is you have to literally ego challenge. Fly out, end up on the opposite side of the room, and then kill that guy. Right? That's going to be the best way to outkill him because he already knows that you're sitting right here and he's pre-aiming at you and he's doing this, right? So this is why you want to just jump across the screen I mean, jump across the room, and you're going to outplay him. You're going to definitely get that kill, because right now, all he's doing is he's aiming literally right here. That's all he's doing. So you would ego challenge, and then boom. By the time he jumps out, he's not even aiming at you. Now, aim assist may allow him to get a few shots on you. All right, 10 seconds left. You're deciding to go top papers. This is good. Getting to that power position that we've been talking about. And this is fine. You're playing it cool, calm, collected. You're working it up. You're playing tactical. And because of that, we now have 3 dead. We are missing 1. Dang. So right there, boom, 3 dead. This is kind of like a golden rule, I guess. It doesn't work all the time, but it's kind of a golden rule that when you get 3 dead, usually that last enemy is like flanking or hitting a long route, right? So based on like the map right now, because our teammates are over there, like we can just assume that, hold on, we're missing an enemy. This enemy very well may be, you know, going up the staircase and flanking me. And that's just something just like to keep in mind. It doesn't always mean that the enemy's flanking you, but if you can just have that like paranoid thought that, oh, 3 dead, this last guy might be behind me, you can just like turn around and get this kill. And again, that might be another scenario where someone calls you a hacker, right? And it's just a better be safe than sorry. Always turn around, expect that last enemy flanking, because sometimes he will be flanking and you will get that kill. And if he's not flanking, again, better safe than sorry. Hey bro, just tuned in for the first time. Figured I'd say that your vids have been really helped change my thinking in these games. Herrick, bro, thank you so much for stopping by, and I appreciate those words. This is why I wanted to, you know, be a coach and like make a YouTube. It's just to try to show the pro player mindset and how to actually think about the game, how to be immersed into the game, be in the present moment, because that's what's going to help you, you know, win a championship essentially. Thank you so much for stopping by, bro. And if you have any questions, Herrick, please ask them in the comments below. Ask me right now. You can always join my Discord and ask questions there, and I'm always happy to help, all right? But damn, we kind of just like got to the end game just like that. Let's see here. How did we like guarantee this rotation? Okay. So I just want to say this immediately, Durapothecare, that your teammate is ideally expecting enemies to be hitting AS and D, and he's also holding his middle. One thing I really love is you're right here holding his middle and, you know, hoping that no enemies flank us on the right, even though they might. This is really good. Like just 2 players doing this, you're creating this line, right? You're creating this line right now where when your teammates spawn up, all they really have to do is spawn up. One player pushes up, gets this arrow covered for your teammate, and then the other player that spawns up can literally just spawn up, sit right here, look over here, and then what happens is now that we have everything covered, we have our teammate watching middle, you can back up, and now all you have to watch is this arrow, right? So this is like a formation that you would do, where you and your teammate, you guys are just holding pre-aims perfectly. Once your teammates spawn in, they're going to pick up whatever we need picked up, and now we have every lane covered. We just sit and wait. When we're in a setup like this, there's only one direction the enemies can hit us from. In front of us, right? In front of us, in front of us, in front of us. So because of that, we sit here, we wait, we just get our kills. We get 2, 3 dead, we hop on point, and then that's GG's. I just want to point that out because we really slowed down the gameplay out of nowhere, right? You got to fly for that kill right there. Okay, I guess our teammate won that gunfight? Wait, what? So instead of that enemy, okay, I'm confused because that enemy that you let get through, was supposed to fly and get this kill, but instead he kind of just like laid down, which is a really bad play by the enemies. Because if that enemy pushed up and killed your teammate right there, what you now have is you have an enemy right here looking at you, you have an enemy set up over here looking at you, and then you have a teammate, or I mean an enemy on time looking here, right? And then the enemies are actually spawning over here, so then you're going to have an enemy picking up middle. the reason why you guys actually win right here is because your enemy just didn't push for that kill for some reason. I have no clue why. Because you just baited right here. That allowed your teammate to get the trades. And boom, just like that, we get 4 dead. All right. GG's. And then our sub players are flying out, spawn trapping. Excellent job. GG's. Wow. All right. And that was a Plat 3 game. Congrats. I hope you get into Diamond. And, of course, I hope we hit Iridescent by the end of the season. I'm sure that's what we're all striving for. Right, Zen? Zen, thank you for stopping by. Good luck on the journey to Iridescent. In the case where that's... Herrick asked a question. In the case where the last enemy kills the guy sitting on truck, do all of his teammates spawn out and they lose the game? I'm not complaining. Hold on, let me pause this. So you asked, in the case where that last enemy kills the guy sitting on truck, do all of his teammates spawn out and they lose the game? Yes, yes. So that enemy that jumped out the staircase past, I mean, I might as well just pull out the gameplay. I don't know why I'm talking. I can just pull up the gameplay. Like, we live in the future. Like, come on, wake up, right? All right, so it's over here. So again, it's right here, yeah. So in this situation, right now, we are 2 dead, and we have 1 enemy dead. No, it's not here. But you can already see how, like, we should have lost this, right? So we're down 2.
One inside house.
We get that kill. Boom. We die once. We let this guy go out. Boom. We're dead twice, right? So now we're down by 2 deaths. If that guy right there flew out and killed our guy right here, all of us are spawning out now. We're already spawning out, by the way. Like, we are already spawning out at tennis. But my point is if that sub player flew out and killed our teammate on this truck, the enemies get into a powerful setup right now where they have this entire lane covered. They're going to have an AR sitting on trucks to watch like this lane. They're going to have a player in time watching middle. And then they're going to have like another AR player watching middle and occasionally picking up the flank, right? So literally, because the enemy does not kill this guy on truck, the enemies can't get into a setup that will guarantee the win. And because the enemies can't get into a setup that guarantees them the win, we end up winning. Because like right there, our teammate spawns out back alley, so he gets a flank, and then our teammate right there spawns out tennis. So our teammate spawned out alley, teammate spawned out tennis, our teammate's still alive, so he gets 1 kill. And because he gets that 1 kill, like, he's just still alive. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, all those enemies are just sitting there. Like, allowing you guys to have a 2v whatever here. That's just crazy. Because then we win all the trades, and by the time we push up like this, now all the enemies are spawning out at tennis and back alley. So now they pretty much guaranteed the loss because now we get into the setup that they should have been. Where now we have a player in time, player watching middle, and this player has trucks. And the enemies got forced into a fatal funnel as well. So yeah, it's literally they just had to kill that 1 guy. Does that make sense, Eric? Yeah. Because imagine, like, even in this scenario, right? Like, let's say that enemy did kill our teammate on this truck, and let's say Durapothecare still pushed out and got that 2-piece and got all these kills on time. Imagine this player was still alive on truck. Even then, if he's still alive on truck, he can shoot all of us from behind, right? So it just goes to show that, like, it's just a power position that you really want to have down when soaking up a hard point. And if you don't have it, then it's gonna be a tough game. And even right there, you can see it where now we have a teammate looking there, we're looking here, teammate looking middle, and then we have a teammate looking left lane. Yeah, I was just wondering, since I saw that all of his teammates were spawned out. Super unfortunate for that enemy team. It's unfortunate for that enemy team just because they didn't get the kill. So it's their fault. But great question. Thank you so much for that.